here we have things like lasagna. Lasagna is a very common item on a lot of menus. Some of the challenges with lasagna, though, have to do with getting it down to some of the finer textures. So, for example, to level 7 here, it's nice and tender. It can be easily cut with a fork, as you can see. So serving it right away, technically, because it's easily cut with the fork and things, this should fit more of the level 7 standard. Now, on a level 6, you would obviously have to go a little bit finer. So with this, if we're able to cut it down, even with just a fork or a knife, something of that nature, to where you're getting it to the size where it will be able to fit the width of a fork, this is going to be more of that level 6 standard that you're looking for. So this level 6 standard, once I cut this down and everything tends to fit that width of that fork, these pieces are no longer no bigger than that. This is going to be more of our level 6. Now, to get this down a little bit further to our mixed and moist, we're actually going to throw this into the Roboku and get this down just a little bit further. And just place it into the bin here. So as you can see, I'm only slightly pulsing it, just for a few seconds before I'm able to take it off. You can see just after a few seconds, we're already able to get down to that texture, which is going to fall within that mixed and moist category, to where each one of these pieces is going to fit between the tines of the fork. Now, this is where it gets challenging, because beyond the mixed and moist, we start to get a really, really sticky consistency. So if I take this and add a little bit of liquid to it, I'll place this back into the Roboku. We'll add a little bit of liquid to it. So we'll throw that on here, put our top on, pulse it again for just briefly. Now, after about 10 to 15 seconds, we're already going to be at our puree level. So you can see that even there, it falls off the spoon nicely, but you can see quite a bit of it stays on there. So it's a really, really sticky consistency. So for some of those softer diets, some of those diets that are going to require more of a puree, the problem is it might look okay, but it's very, very sticky. So when you go to eat it, it's going to be a little bit too sticky. So here you can see we've got our number 7 lasagna is just taken right out of the oven. We've got our slightly chopped lasagna there. We've got our mixed and moist that's been briefly put through the Roboku, and then our nice sticky puree, which again probably is not going to fit the dysphagia standards because of the stickiness and the difficulty at which a patient would have swallowing this.